Across more than 600 episodes, Fox's cartoon has had many moments that have manifested themselves in real life. Matt Groening's hit animated sitcom has delivered countless storylines over 27 seasons. From the LA fires to other shocking moments, these are the predictions from The Simpsons for 2025, because they've been doing it for a while. From the death of Kobe Bryant to Donald Trump's shocking presidency, the show's writers have created scenes in the show that spookily go on to mirror real-life events. 2025 has just begun, and we wondered, are there any Simpsons episodes that predict the happenings in 2025? Well, you're in luck. Kicking off this video with renewable energy battles.
Welcome to the electric car of the future, sponsored by the gasoline producers of America.
Hello, I'm an electric car. I can't go very fast or very far.
In a 2015 episode of The Simpsons, Lisa Simpson enters a race with a solar-powered car. She does well at first, but just before she can cross the finish line, a big blimp passes overhead. The shadow blocks her car's solar power, and it stops moving. Lisa loses the race. This funny scene actually reflects what's happening in 2025 with renewable energy. Solar power is cheaper and better than ever, but some big fossil fuel companies don't want it to grow. In March 2025, it was revealed that oil companies were secretly funding campaigns to make people doubt solar power's effectiveness. They also pushed for regulations that made it harder to install solar panels. It's like the oil companies are the blimps from Lisa's race, blocking the sunlight. Despite these challenges, progress continues. In 2025, a massive solar farm was built in the Mojave Desert. It's called Project Vanderbuckle, named after the 19th century inventor Lisa admired in the episode. When you look at the episode and today's reality, it's amazing. A simple cartoon told a story that feels so real now. It's about struggles, setbacks, and people who don't give up. Just like Lisa moving on, we have a scary Simpsons prediction that could come true this year: a zombie apocalypse. The Simpsons stories about zombie apocalypses and pandemics feel oddly close to reality. In Treehouse of Horror, 2009, Springfield is hit by a terrifying zombie outbreak. It starts with a new crusty burger called Burger Square, made from cows that were fed other cows. That creepy ingredient causes people to turn into flesh-eating zombies called munchers. The chaos begins when Kent Brockman eats the burger live on TV and suddenly turns into a zombie. He attacks others, and soon the whole town is overrun. What makes this story more chilling is how it connects to real problems. Feeding cows to other cows sounds bizarre, but it's based on real events that caused mad cow disease in the 1980s. The episode isn't just about zombies. It hints at dangers in the food industry and how small mistakes can have big consequences. Today, with new bioengineering technology and the memory of COVID-19 fresh in our minds, the idea of a fast-spreading disaster doesn't seem so impossible. But moving on, next we have an impressive piece of Simpsons technology that could soon become reality. We're talking about virtual reality food Simpsons episode, but to the future. Imagine something that seemed crazy at the time: virtual reality food. In the episode, Homer and Marge wear VR headsets and drink virtual fudge through straws. It's played as a joke, but today, VR food is becoming real. In 2024, a cruise ship introduced a VR dining experience where people wore headsets and used their senses to make food taste even better. A company in Japan went further by creating gloves, smell machines, and taste simulators. These devices make virtual food feel almost real. People who can't eat certain foods in real life, such as those with allergies, can taste them safely through VR. This technology is even being used to educate people about the environment. For example, a project allows users to taste endangered animals in VR to learn about better food choices without harming real animals. We're not quite at the point where all our meals are virtual like in The Simpsons, but the idea isn't as crazy as it once seemed. But moving on next, we have a pretty scary prediction: mind control through music. In the 2001 episode, New Kids on the Block, Bart and his friends formed a boy band called Party Posse, only to discover their songs were secretly designed to recruit people into the Navy. Their hit song, Dropped a Bomb, even had a hidden backward message: join the Navy. At the time, it was a joke, but today, using music for influence doesn't seem so far-fetched. Social media campaigns increasingly rely on music and nano-influencers, everyday people with small but engaged audiences, to spread messages. By 2025, over 67% of marketing budgets are expected to go toward campaigns like these. Even the US military has embraced pop culture for recruitment, using esports and Twitch streamers since 2019. AI-generated music adds another layer. By 2025, an estimated 40% of songs on streaming platforms may be influenced by AI, which could subtly embed emotional cues or messages. Meanwhile, China's social credit system already influences media consumption, rewarding certain choices and shaping what people listen to or watch. While this isn't direct mind control, it raises concerns about how much media can shape our thoughts. But moving on next, we have something that we hope does become a reality: baby language translator. In another Simpsons episode, Brother Can You Spare 2 Dimes, Homer's half-brother Herb invented a baby translator. It turned baby sounds like goo-goo and gaga into actual words so parents could understand their kids. Back in 1992, it was just a funny idea, but today, it's becoming real. In 2024, researchers in Barcelona worked with a company called Sounddream to study baby cries. They used sound analysis, facial expressions, and even body movements to determine what babies wanted. Their study had incredible results, achieving 92% accuracy in decoding cries. Sounddream collected 100,000 hours of baby sounds to build a massive database and turned this research into a baby monitor that can detect whether a baby is hungry, sleepy, or uncomfortable. When it went on sale in 2023, it sold out immediately. Other companies are also jumping in. Google created a smart baby monitor that not only translates cries, but also predicts what a baby will need based on its habits. An app coming in 2025 will even play soothing lullabies based on a baby's mood. These tools could be life-changing for parents, especially first-time ones. Doctors are also exploring how cry analysis could help detect early signs of health issues like autism. Moving on next, did you know that The Simpsons predicted humans colonizing Mars? In The Simpsons episode, The Marge Chronicles, Lisa Simpson decides to join a company that wants to send people to live on Mars. The company, Exploration Incorporated, plans to build a settlement there by 2026. The idea of living on Mars sounds amazing, but the episode also satirizes how companies might turn space exploration into a business. For example, the astronaut suits are covered in sponsor logos, and part of the funding comes from reality TV. This might seem funny, but real companies like SpaceX already make money from live streams and selling merchandise. The timing of the show's Mars mission is close to real life. Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, has stated that he wants to send humans to Mars by 2029. NASA also has plans for Mars, but is aiming for the 2030s. In the episode, Lisa's decision to go to Mars causes problems in her family. Marge, her mum, is worried about her safety and doesn't want her to go. This part of the story feels very real because it shows how risky and emotional such missions can be for families. The episode even jumps forward in time to show Lisa and Marge living on Mars in 2051, giving a glimpse of what life there might be like one day. Now, in real life, as of January 2025, we're getting closer to making Mars colonization happen. SpaceX has successfully tested its Starship rocket, which is built for Mars missions. They even completed a significant test flight in November 2024. NASA is also working toward Mars, starting with the Moon. In August 2024, they landed astronauts on the Moon as part of their Artemis program, which is a step toward Mars. Other countries, like China and those in Europe, are planning missions to bring Mars samples back to Earth in the next few years. What once sounded like a wild idea in The Simpsons is actually coming true. These aren't the only predictions The Simpsons have made. They've famously predicted flying cars, which is soon becoming a reality. They've also predicted environmental destruction, black holes on Earth, which, by the way, is strikingly connected to the CERN project in Switzerland. Only time will tell whether humans will work for the benefit of humanity or lead to its destruction. Until then, we humans can continue watching shows like The Simpsons that predict the future. Well, that's all for this video. What are your thoughts on The Simpsons predictions for 2025? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.